Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Stellaris. So, I've just realised something. Unfortunately, we are now at the maximum number of sectors we can currently control, and we're about to have another colony pop, so we're going to have to suffer a penalty for being over the number of controlled worlds, which is a bit annoying. And there's not much we can do about that at the moment, I don't think. We're going to be stuck for a little while just suffering that penalty, because I can't expand any of my current sectors to take in any more colonies, which is kind of a mistake on my part. I should have colonised some of the worlds down here. There are some available worlds, a Guy world for example, that we could have colonised, and that would have been much more to our benefit, I think. But oh well, I've learned a lesson there. Alright, let's unpause the game and continue. I did set up a few orders and stuff around just off screen. There we go. So we are losing influence at 10% and energy credits at 10%, so it's not the end of the world. And we will try and do something about it. If we could link these two together, that would be great. But there we go, we have a new colony world. So we're going to need to give Soma in Riador some orders. You're working on that. We're going to clear this tile off straight away. And we'll actually clear that one as well. And we're going to want that food as well. Clear that. Once that's done, build me the hydroponics farm. Basically, it's just going to be a case of getting all the food going, which is what you want to do on early colonies, so they can grow nice and quickly. We could also build some robots, but I don't think we need to worry about that just now. We're playing on the fastest speed, so let's just let the galaxy progress.
Research complete.
Looks like our border's expanded a little bit there. That's cool. And we have completed research into regenerative hull tissue. A genetically altered version of silicon-based bacteria could potentially be manipulated to regenerate non-organic materials. Very handy. So these modules would give a very small, but significant, I feel, monthly hull regeneration, so they'd repair their own damage without having to return home. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see, what are our options? Hyper Entertainment Forum, a rare technology. This would grant a planet modifier of happiness plus 15%. Happiness, of course, does affect how productive worlds are. Interesting. That is quite an expensive building, though. 550 minimum, 25 influence, takes 720 days to build, and costs 6 energy. Normally I wouldn't pass up a rare research like that, especially one that's actually quite low in terms of actual cost. It's 45 months. But we're not going to be building that anytime soon. We don't need it on any of our worlds, and for 6 maintenance, that's a lot. Let's see, what are our other options? Another tile blocker, Noxious Swamps, that's useful to get rid of. Amoeba Flagella, that would give us Amoeba Strikecraft. We don't really need that right now. Or leadership, Xenos allowed. Our empire must not waste the great wealth of talent within our empire, whatever the source. Populations of other species can generate leaders. Policies are effects that can either be turned on or off for our empire. Okay. That would be useful, but we don't have any Xenos in our empire just yet. We have 2 vassals, both of the same race, but they're not going to be joining us for another 5... We're not going to be able to start integrating them for another 5 years. So I think we'll work on the tile blocker instead. That's only going to take 16 months, so nice and quick. And then we'll see what else we get from that. Okay, looks like the UNS Molders has finished what I was telling them to do. So where are we currently surveying right now? You're surveying up here. In that case, I want you... this reach here or this reach here. We were working our way down here, and we know these have all been cleared by our military. Actually, we know all of these have been cleared by our military as well, so that's not a great deal. There's a tropical world down there we could colonise, although again, we don't really want to right now. We'll send you down this way. There's a lot of places here we need to survey. And you are, of course, a new scientist, so this will actually get you some good experience. if you can manage to do all of these. You shouldn't encounter anything hostile. I think our military did explore all of those previously. And we do have a bunch of crystalline entities over here we might want to go meet. Our fleet is much bigger than it was back in the day. Okay, everyone's got orders. Have we got... Oh, are you in my... Hang on, wait. Is this system in my space? Can I build here? Because I wouldn't mind that 2 energy. Damn. Not within our borders. It looks... It's very close, but it's not. That does mean we've had some border expansion recently. I should probably just do a quick check. See we're not missing anything. Obviously there's minerals and stuff we're not claiming right now. But I'm not too concerned about those. I want the energy. With more energy we can then colonise more places. Oh, there's some Befarian stone there. Yeah, that's interesting, because the Allied Probalin systems don't like me anyway. So getting hold of that Befarian could be kind of interesting to us. Is there a second habitable world here? Oh wow, there is. Okay, that's handy. If I could make this a sector, I could colonise that world as well. Earth is currently working on a project, but I guess we could use one of our other spaceports to actually build another colony ship. Oh, the Xenophiles. That's switched around. I don't know why. Now, you might be thinking that's a bit mad, but there's actually some worlds... There's a world here, a Gaian world, that we've kind of avoided colonising because it was only size 10, but that would actually be a boost to this sector to actually have enough colonisable world there. I think that would work in their favour if we gave them that. So it looks like we might be fighting these guys next. Complete. Okay.
System survey complete.
Okay, good. Oh, yes, got some good energy there. Interesting. Okay, the spaceport above Earth has now leveled up to level 4, which means we can actually build a couple more slots onto this. The one I really want is the Befarian refinery. It's going to take a year and cost 300 minerals, and will cost us 3 energy and maintenance. But ship sublight speed increased by 10%, ship speed increased by 10%, and +5 to evasion. All pretty good. And we do have some Befarian available to us right now, so we might as well use it. I think the destroyer assembly yards I will hold off on, because we're not really working to expand our fleet right now. Although if we are thinking of engaging with the Allied Probalin systems at some point in the future, let's just have a look and see where do they stand on the list. Are they any kind of threat to us? They are inferior. Their fleet power is pathetic, their naval capacity is inferior. So right now we can probably take them. Do they have any allies? They are rivals with a lot of people and at war with the Kundans. Okay. Interesting. Don't think the Kundans like us though, do they? Even though we're rivals. Where's the Kundan? Yeah, they're not massive fans of us. Although that will turn positive eventually. Okay. We might work towards that, I think. Not that we're going to be horribly aggressive and trying to take over everyone, but they don't like us, they will never like us, and as our borders expand into theirs, it's going to cause a problem. I'd rather be prepared for it. Okay, Ayamane Ota has found a level 1 anomaly with a 22% failure risk. Damn. We'll leave that be for now. She's not very... she's only level 2, so if we let her level up for a while, we can come back to that. We're in no rush for it right now, I don't think. Where did you find that? Down here, Jolfum. Again, some good energy down here. There's a station we found in Weemol as well that we could have, but we can't really claim it right now. Governor Francesca Oliveira has leveled up to level 3. Very nice. That'll increase the happiness on whatever world she's governing right now. And Ayamane Ota just leveled up to level 3. Lovely. I wonder... You do have a lot of orders. I'm just going to let you do like a lot of this, and then we'll come back for it. A level 1 anomaly isn't going to give us anything game-breaking.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Okay, whoa. Soma has finished its surface construction queue. That's good. No energy in any of these systems. That's a shame. Both of these systems would have been good if we could have actually got some more energy out of them, but I'm afraid not. So what we will do is we will take that research station, and we will... Is that 6? Wow, that's 6 society on 1 world. Damn. Okay. Actually, I was going to say we won the physics, but it's only 1 physics. 6 society off 1 world. That's actually really good. Let's have that one, thank you very much. That is most definitely a worthwhile construction.
Construction complete.
Hey, and we also have SCOD. Excellent, that's finally come within our borders. Right, again, it's only 2 energy, but I want it. And I'll actually offset the cost of both of those science stations if I choose to build them. Spaceport in Albion has finished our next colony ship, so you're going to head down to Dastamon and you're going to colonise this little tiny moon here for me. And you'll automatically be part of the sector, so I won't be able to do anything with you. I guess we'll just put you there. We don't really care about the society research right now. So replacing that with something else isn't going to be the end of the world. You're doing fine, you've got pops growing, you've got stuff for them to grow on. Wouldn't mind getting that
Research complete.
power plant sooner rather than later.
Construction complete.
Also we could build a mine here. There we go. Got you some orders queued up. How about Soma? You have built and cleared some stuff for us. So you've got growing a population there. I'll leave those alone for the time being so we can get food and minerals from them. But we will put a hydroponics farm there. We'll put a mine here. And then we might build a robot as well. That'll be a very productive world. Right, you're heading off to do your thing. That's good. We finished some research. Okay, we can now remove noxious swamps. Focused drainage and detox efforts allow for the complete eradication of swampland. Very handy on some of our worlds. Now, what can we get next? Biolab number 1. I mean, it is very quick research, 11 months. Terrestrial sculpting would allow us to build terraforming stations. This would also reveal terraforming gases and terraforming liquids. Interesting. Naval capacity plus 10%. I mean, not terrible, and also, again, only 11 months. I mean, right now I've got too many colony worlds as it is, so I guess we don't need terraforming stations right away. How long would that take us? 45 months. I'm actually going to take the naval capacity. I think it's going to be handy. Although we have so much already, an extra 10% isn't going to matter too much. But it will allow us to keep on top of things if we need to. Looks like our colony ship has reached Dastamon. Yep. Now we are currently gaining very little due to colonization costs, but that's okay. As long as we don't go negative, we'll be alright. New research station came online, so you can actually go return to one of our stations. One of the ones owned by us, please. Oh, I guess because they're our vassal, that is owned by us. Okay, I'll allow it.
System survey complete.
Going to gain 2 more energy now, so we are very close to running into a deficit, but we'll be okay. That looks like another border expansion there as well. Interesting. Okay, you've done your job. You can go back home. Okay, did that border expansion net us anything new as well? It did. That system's now under our control. I wonder, actually, let me have a look. So the Hope... We haven't got anything built there, so I can't connect that to that. I wonder if sectors can span space we don't own. I mean, could it jump from here to here? I don't know. I don't know enough. Might be worthwhile just building a station there just to see what happens. In fact, you're just there. In fact, yeah, go here and build me... Can I build mining stations around any of these stars? Why not? Why can't you build one here for me? Planet is not within our borders. It's blue, and it says it's in my space. Is it not in my space? If it's not in my space, it's very close to being in my space. Come on. Okay. We'll have to hold off on that, unfortunately. Did anywhere else come within our borders all of a sudden? Nothing up there I can see. I haven't focused around these guys very much. New Troy is just kind of doing its own thing up here. And they're doing it very well, although they are kind of getting swallowed by the Jazgivez. But I have no regrets overtaking that whole place. We needed that system. So many good minerals and stuff there. Okay, I guess we're not building any more stations at the moment.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Okay, you found another level 1 anomaly in Astarte 4. 15% failure risk. Again, I'm going to leave it be for now. How close to leveling up are you? You're about halfway there, and you've got plenty of stuff to work on. I'm content to just leave them be. Let them level up before we start focusing on this kind of stuff. Currently +6 energy. Okay, those new colony worlds have already cut
System
back
survey complete.
on what we're capable of bringing in at the moment.
Complete.
And we finished some research on Doctrine Space Combat. So we now have an increased naval capacity, 82 naval capacity currently. I might have to build some new ships just so I'm not wasting all of that. Let's see. Form Federation. That could be interesting. Frontier Clinic. Produces 2 food and increases the habitability modifier. That's not bad, actually. Or Centralized Command. Make armies cheaper. We are currently sitting on 8 armies. I suppose they are actually costing us money as well. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, 3.69. So reducing that wouldn't be too bad, and will allow the Military Academy, which increases army build speed and modifies army damage by 10%. For 1 maintenance, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. We're kind of focusing a lot on war technologies at the moment. What I was really hoping for something was for a technology to come along that would allow us to increase our planet limit, but I'm just not seeing it. Oh, hello. Avaconsia. That's Pifarian dust and 5 energy. 3 and 2. That's not bad. I'd be quite tempted by that. There are some good systems down this way for energy, actually. 2, 4, 4, 5. Astarte apparently has nothing in it at all, though, apart from 1 anomaly. You kind of broke the mold there. I'm not as happy about that as I could be. We had a nice thing going there, and Astarte went and ruined it all.
Colony established. Research complete.
Okay, good. That's got our energy credits back up to 18 again. And we finished our armor research, ceramo metal armor. We've actually done a lot of... We've got new weapons, new armor, and computers for our ships. We're probably going to need to do an upgrade for them soon, I think. But what do we want to give you next? We could unlock the engineering facility. We could work on the autocannon. Mineral storage capacity and mining network 3. Antimatter missiles. All of these are quite long research projects. 60 months, 60 months, 60 months, and 55 months. Interesting. Additional engineering research wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I guess we're going to work on that. Just keep going with that. I wouldn't mind colonizing Sol either. I wish our borders would expand a little bit farther in that, a little bit faster in that direction. I wonder what happens if I get rid of that frontier outpost as well. I guess a large chunk of my borders would disappear if I got rid of that. But if I got ocean colonization, then I could replace that, which would be useful. That would give me more influence, which I could then use to actually build. Ooh. An unidentified empire has declared war on the Tumbator Commonwealth. The Tumbator are the people up here. I don't think they liked me anyway, so I'm not going to be too sad about that. Tumbator, yeah, oh yeah, the Tumbator really hate us. They like not a single thing about us, and we've rivaled them. No, they've rivaled us, and we're rivals with their allies. Okay. Fair enough. Screw you guys. Let's see. I haven't rivaled these guys. Do I have a rivalry left? No. I do have an embassy available though. That's a good point. I should be using my embassy on something. There's no marker up here to say you've got an available embassy. That would be something I'd like to see actually. Rivalries and embassies could be a bit more visible. So okay, who could we actually do with being friendly with? The Jazz Gavaz. We do share some close borders with them. Yes, I think they have an embassy with us, but we don't have one with them. No, we do. Okay, fair enough. So we are working on you guys. The Imperium, the Safid Empire. Where are you guys? Safids. Oh yeah, you guys are getting gobbled up by the Lagin Chus, which is probably not in our favour. I mean, I could establish an embassy with them, but it's not really gonna... If they're gonna get conquered soon, it's not gonna help us very much. I think we want to focus primarily on the western side of the galaxy. So I'm actually going to use my embassy on the Imperium of Helvan Jewel, just so they stay off our backs. Apparently I've already done that. Well, that's alarming. They were at minus 70 with an embassy. Oh, they're our rival. Oh, well that was a mistake on my part. I could end that rivalry and rival someone else and then establish an embassy. I guess. That might be a good idea, because I don't want to worry about this side of the galaxy right now. Okay. We're actually going to try and be friendly with them, which should actually work, because they aren't the most terrible people in the world. And we're going to rival someone over here. Probably... Let's see, who already hates us so much? The Lagin Chus. They are never going to not hate us, so we might as well rival them and gain some influence off them. That seems more politically expedient to me, at least. And yeah, I think we're going to have to do something about these guys sooner rather than later. They are completely outside of our space at the moment, so a few forward wormholes might be required, possibly in Roskan, would give us military access to most of their space. We might want to do that before the Sapphire get completely gobbled up. We'll have to see about that. We're in 2248, a couple more years until we can start integrating these guys. And that's going to eat up a large amount of our influence as well, so we've got to be careful of that. But we'll have to see. I think that's all going to be stuff for next time, so I'm going to take a break here. Thank you guys for watching, hope you are enjoying this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you are, and hopefully I will see you all later for the next episode. Bye!